No.
It's a new day, a new dawn, a new era for Formula One. This is the 2026 World Championship. New regulations, new cars, new fuels, new drivers. Ladies and gentlemen, let's ride. We go racing today then in the state of Victoria, where the drivers have 14 corners and 3.28 miles to navigate at an average lap speed of around 120 miles per hour. The close proximity of the barriers make accidents inevitable, and recent history shows us that a safety car is not at all out of the question. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday, and it's put him on pole, edging out Lando Norris, who'll start from P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Piastri, George Russell and Verstappen, Sainz, Albon, Antonelli and Pierre Gasly, Colapinto, Hadjar, Esteban Ocon and Lawson, Crawford, Behrman, Fernando Alonso and Richard Verschoor, Bottas, Perez, Lindblad, Stroll, Hülkenberg and Gabriel Bortoleto rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And joining me in the commentary box once again, Naomi Schiff. Hi, Gnomes. A new season, a new dawn, and now 24 cars and 12 teams on the grid.
First of all, this is such an exciting time. But for them today, I guess you would be really nervous. It's the first time you're going to be doing this. There is so much to learn. But at the end of the day, they've got to remember that expectations aren't that high. They've all been there before. They've all had their first race, and no one is expecting them to land on the top of the podium. So just learn to walk before you can run.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
I'm so disappointed. This might be edited slightly weirdly. There might be some overlap, but yeah, I'm gonna go have a lay down, and then we'll do this race again. So yeah, because I literally got in from work and got straight on this. So let me just have 30 minutes, an hour, and we'll be back to try and do this race again. All right, so I don't know how I'm gonna edit all of this together, but we're here. I'm going to just keep the fuel because I don't know if I take any out or not. I don't think I have. We'll do that. Right. We're going to do the one-stop strategy because it looked like that was working for us quite well next time. And we're off. Once again. My controller is like, I don't know what's wrong with my hands. That's some weird lag there. Come on, Brian.
Engine off, engine off.
This is getting very annoying. Kind of went for it out of annoyance there. Shouldn't have done.
Okay, so overtake is active. Overtake mode active. You're going to get more power from the hybrid system. You know how it works. Just use boost on the next long straight to get your way past.
If I know how it works, why are you telling me it for like the 4 millionth time,
Green
Mark?
flag.
My jar's out again.
Okay, so with the new power units, make sure you're lifting and coasting before corners, and consider not always going full throttle. Try combining lift and coast into braking with boost out of corners and see if you can find a good balance. Keep on him, he might make a mistake. Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 4.7 seconds. Okay, so remember, when you get within a second, you'll get access to extra power from the hybrid system in overtake mode.
I don't like overtake mode. So much easier to manage with the normal mode. Gonna have to start doing this.
Tyre condition still looking good.
I do like how these cars feel. It's just a shame they don't have 225 engine in.
Okay, so that's boost mode available if you need it.
The fact it doesn't have enough power to shift into 7th is insane. Or 8th right now. Christ, the grass sucks you in.
Great manoeuvre, you made it look so easy.
Into the learning lessons from Stroll, I think, how long? Through goes Hamilton, Jesus. That's an effect Albon. If no one can try to put me in the wall.
Okay, clear. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 2.2 seconds.
Clearly just destined to be out in this race.
Try and close the gap to the car ahead. It's currently 2 seconds up the road.
See, this time it can actually get up through the gears, and it's stuck in 7th, but give it a blast into 8th. One sec.
Gap to your teammate behind, 12.0 seconds. car ahead starting to create a gap. They're just starting to pull away from us now. Okay, let's try and overtake them now.
This is the thing, I'm never sure with this car whether it's going to do something like this, where I then end up like undercutting the corner, or what I did in this next corner where I massively overshoot it.
approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Back up to the podium again.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 7.4 seconds. Okay, Norris is in the pits.
Well, we're going to make it up to second.
Okay, be careful with the front wing, you've taken some minor damage. Okay, take it easy on the car, we can't sustain this level of damage. In this lap, push now. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 19.8 seconds. Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed.
I need to go in the pits. I'm sorry that was bad entrance, but there we are. Slide our way in.
Okay, go, go, go! That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. That was our last stop, no more scheduled pit stops, let's go.
Whoa! Come on.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Okay, you're in the top 10.
So is Verschoor, actually.
Richard's in the pits. Richard is in the pit lane now.
Yeah, Verschoor hadn't pitted, that's not great.
Okay, mate, boost mode if you need it. Boost mode if you need it. Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place. Gap to your teammate behind, 27.8 seconds. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Let me just... Nearly forgot. I know I'm not talking much. I'm just concentrating on the back of that Mercedes. Finally passed Antonelli.
Keep managing your tyres, manage your tyres. Come on, you can win that place back. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 31.3 seconds.
I'm beginning to get a little bit nervous about these medium tyres.
Well, what happened? Let me know you're okay.
What did I say? Normal grip?
Right, you've got boost mode available now. Use it if you want to.
Yeah, but we've got no battery to use it, have I? That's Norris, the reigning world champion. Gotta work on these tyres a little bit. Well, not working. I'll have a holiday, to be honest. I'm sorry, but this is quite fun.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 7.3 seconds. Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
The desperate lunges are coming out. The desperate lunges are coming out. Charles Leclerc wins again. It's got a right Ferrari. He also won in the little test race that we did. Fourth, just off the podium, but
And that's
bloody
the end
well
of the
done.
race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Driver of the day. I fully agree with that.
And Leclerc to the line, to the checkered flag. It's King Charles today. He wins.
Well, they kept us guessing during pre-season testing. We all wondered who it was going to be, and to have them drawn out here today, that they are the ones to be, just goes to show that all the work they put in has really counted.
And it's time for that special moment for our special three today. The podium awaits our top three finishers. And who gets to take the top step of the podium? Yes, it is I, Leclerc. Charles Leclerc on top.
No! No! No!
How am I the world's most unluckiest person?
It indicates RAM failing. Ladies and gentlemen, this computer, do you want to know the two things that are failing in the middle of a DRAM, sort of solid state equipment apocalypse? My drives and my RAM. All of which, I think that's DDR4. DDR4 is a bit cheaper. Maybe I just need to get a new. But I'm never getting G-Skill again. They've been a nightmare. The amount of times that stuff's crashed simply because the driver for the LED lights have died. Please, 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 please. I'm going to turn the fan up so if you hear extra noise, apologies. It is getting to the point where I might have to look at replacing the Knuter, but it's so fucking expensive. If worst comes to worst, I've got mid-session saves.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Well done, mate. That was going to have to work harder than that to get the championship off you.
You guys, everyone, the garage and the back of the factory, you guys have worked so hard this year. So proud to be a part of it. Thank you.
Please. 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 Two laps. Okay, we've got to just do 2 laps again, that's fine. While keeping this lot behind me.
Okay, gap to the car in front, 7.4 seconds. Okay, this is your final lap of the race. Keep on him, he might make a mistake.
Leclerc wins for Christ knows how many times now. Please
All right,
work
race
this time.
over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Charles Leclerc. What?
Yeah, I've seen that already. Please just save. Seen that already.
Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
Lost the highlights, of course. What a surprise. But we'll advance and it'll save. 80k. Apparently the fan sentiment has gone down somehow.
Hey, Chief. We have a part or two ready for development because they finished research. Let's get that in motion, shall we? Head to engineering for more info.
Good. Okay, let's fill our time. And we'll advance. Not much we can really do that. Ready for Shanghai. Okay. Well, let's go in here then and have a look at the results and put it in the old spreadsheet. So weird seeing 12. Take you along the spreadsheet now. Alright, so let's go through these. So at the top of my spreadsheet I've got Kimi Antonelli in 8th, Russell in 2nd, first for Leclerc, Hamilton finished in 6th, Norris in 7th, while Piastri finished 3rd, Max Verstappen finished 5th, with Isaac Hadjar being a Dunphy boy. Pierre Gasly was 12th, while Franco Colapinto was the other Dunphy boy of the weekend. Ollie Behrman was 22nd and last. Ocon was 13th. Liam Lawson was 11th, while Lindblad was 15th. Carlos Sainz was 10th, while Albon was 9th, so double points finished from Phil Helms. Gabriel Bortoleto in 20th, with Hülkenberg in 17th. Fernando Alonso finished 19th, while Stroll was 21st, and Valtteri Bottas was 16th, while Perez was 18th. And because I'm so used to being 12, that's why I finished. We also exist. I was 4th, and Verschoor was 14th. We'll scroll down. We can copy and paste the race finishing order into current standings. One time a season where we can actually do that. And then just for the DNFs, Isaac is 22nd and Colapinto is 21st. No, 24th and 23rd. That's going to take some getting used to. Team positions. Mercedes Mercedes are second in the championship, Ferrari are first, McLaren are third, Red Bull are fifth, Alpine are 8th, Haas are 9th, Racing Bulls are 7th, Williams are 6th, Audi are 11th, Aston are 12th, and Cadillac are 10th, and we are 4th. So just off the podium in both respects, which is surprised it's where we finished, to be honest with you, with how we started, but we're only for China with the sprint race and everything, and the fans hate us for some reason. But that's going to be it. I'm not going to have to sort of piece this together in some way, but thank you for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.